Are you ready for this, the playoffs?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like I've gotten into a good rhythm last month or so, and I feel like my game's coming around. It's just a matter of having things going my way. So now I'm ready to hit it hard for the next 5 weeks.
You've accomplished a lot this year. You're going to be pretty happy with the way your year's going.
I think so. You know, anytime you get a win is awesome. I would have liked to make a few more cuts, maybe give myself a chance to win a couple more times, but you know, each year is a stepping stone, and that's kind of the way I look at it. And the 3 years that I've been out on tour, I've kind of played 3 different tours. You know, the first year I play in everything that I possibly can get into. Second year I get into all the invitationals, and now this year I get into the WGCs and the majors. So next year will be what it is, you know, whatever that brings, whatever tournaments I can get into. But I feel like I'm a more complete player, maybe not necessarily a more consistent player yet, but I feel like I'm finding my ground, finding my feet under me. So,
you like other sports. When you consider yourself going into the playoffs, has it grown enough now to feel like it's a different season and it's the playoffs?
Yeah, no, it's starting to. You know, I think as a young player on the PGA Tour, you kind of just all about keeping your card. You're all about having a job for next year. The playoffs kind of seem like some, I don't know, distant island that you can't reach. Now I'm starting to gain that little bit of fire in my belly to want to play in the Tour Championship, to make it all the way to the final, and even give myself a chance to win. You know, obviously that's going to be tough this year with Tiger winning 5 times in a year, but you know, you can still fight hard and do the best you can, and that's all I'm here to do.
We spend so much time talking about major championships and world golf championships now. Have the playoffs elevated themselves into that, not major stature, but the stature of a World Golf Championship?
Oh, absolutely. You know, they're probably the 4 biggest tournaments of the year, besides all of those other great ones. And like I said, if you can get into all 4 of those and all the WGC and all the majors, I mean, that's just like a tour in and of itself. So when you get to that point, you know you're the best of the best, and that's what everybody's shooting for. And it's kind of good for me to kind of get that fire in me now, because it's almost like I'm on the Hooters tour again, and you know, I'm striving to get to the tour, the real tour, which is those tournaments. So you know, we're just going to go fight hard, and like I said, my game feels really good right now. It's a matter of making putts and hitting solid golf shots. So
last thing, you've shown the last couple of years that you're a guy who can play in the major tournaments. Now, they're usually on very difficult golf courses. Can you look at it like, hey, I do well in those situations, there's no reason why I can't do well in these?
I don't see why not. You know, I do like courses that are a little bit tougher, that kind of take lots of birdies out of play. I think the greens are a little soft here this week, so there's potential for a lot of birdies depending on the wind and the weather conditions. But you know, I'm just going to go out and play my game. I play real steady golf. I'm real nothing too extravagant, nothing too really good, or nothing really bad. So that's what I'm going to go do. Try to make a lot of pars, keep myself right there in contention, and if I finish the week under par, I mean, that's a great tournament in my book.
Well, you've got a job for 2 years now, so go out and have fun in this playoff.
That's right. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks, man.